Guys, you wanted it, we are waiting for it. Enjoy. So, he will have huge graveyard, but not a lot of value. Man, he's so low on the value on the deck. 9 cards, and after draw he will have 8 cards to kill us. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today you ask and you shall receive. This deck is dedicated entirely to you guys because you wanted Cut Your Losses deck, and we delivered. We have it, we have the casualty fodder because we are lucky, because right now in standard in every control deck you want to play this Emperor, this little card that makes a 2-2 samurais, and guess what, 2-2 samurais are great at paying casualty. Alright, so of course it mirrors your opponent's library by half, and then when you play casualty you get another half. Usually it ends in 7 to 9 cards in your opponent's library, and when you do this huge play, your opponent is like, that changes my thinking. And the game transforms absolutely, because your opponent thought that he will just flood you with value, creatures, and at some point maybe he wins. And right now, with 9 cards in his library, he's like, oh my god, I need to kill him right now. And he's absolutely changing his strategy, and you can see it in the game. Since then, we are just trying to defend. We live game, and Union of the Third Path is so deadly in this deck because it helps a little bit when you are playing normal matchup, when your opponent needs to kill you in 8 turns, knowing that you have stuff like Depopulate, Farewell, so he needs to wave them, so not everything at the same time. When you play Union, you basically wasted 2 or 3 his turns, so that's absolutely epic. And then he needs to commit more to the board, and then you Depopulate, so whatever he does, it's always wrong choice, and that's what I love about this deck. Other than this, we went Lay Down Arms path, so we are heavy on the planes, heavy on the triumphs, and we have Dennick because first, good blocker helps you set up the board and the early game. Second, Depopulate draws you card with Dennick. Third, when you play the Spirit and you mill your opponent deck, this reads if creature would go to graveyard from anywhere, including the library, so you will get your clue. And most of all, it can pay casualty. So, Dennick, I'm sorry. So, this is the deck. You will see pretty cool games, not a lot of them, because as you can imagine, this deck literally only wins by decking your opponent out, so the games are always a bit longer. I hope you will like them, because they were really epic. Alright, let's go into the games. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of decks that are a bit more fun than your usual control. Oh, and by the way, we have some counter spells, Devious Cover-Up and Negate, because this way we can theoretically get infinite counter spells. With this kind of deck, you definitely need counter spells, at least some, because you want to make sure that whatever your opponent's last plan is, it doesn't work. And Devious Cover-Up is really good at, maximizing your counter spells without investing too many slots. Alright, let's go into the games. Alright, going first, not a single plane in a plane deck. I love to see it. So, not really great opening. So far we are kinda unhappy with it, but hopefully we can draw a single land, then we start going with the Union, and that should start fixing the situations. But yep, we are starting to remedy the situation, and that's already way better than before. This was a really good draw. So right now we are actually starting to feel pretty confident. Make disappear, fake. No respect to make disappear. What a monster. Alright. We're getting very nice with the lands. So our opponent does not play blue. We do not need to main phase anything. We can just take our time. That's a Mard. Alright. That's a weird draw, honestly. No reason to do it this way. Unless he has a 1-drop that he was fishing for, but that's still weird. Alright guys, and now we are actually into our extremely powerful mid game and soon the late game. So he has to do something important. The only thing that is going for him, sure. So he can make the first token. Okay, this is pretty good for him. So of course we need to, go with the tempo. We can also make a token, but we will be the first attacker, which is really huge. Also, we can just get rid of the creature. So I think that was pretty game-winning move, honestly. Like, it is a really good Right, we also pay 1 mana, so we don't really lose anything. We make a dude. And he did not... Man, we out-emperored him so hard. He basically... We basically trade the same card, but I have it in the board in full power, and he has nothing. Yeah, this card definitely helped. And with Memory Deluge and another Emperor, like, we are really in good situation. It will be hard for him to draw cards. I know he wants to draw cards, but how do you draw cards if you have only 3 mana to answer Emperor and full board of Samurais? Archangel. Alright, let's see the target. It should be the Emperor, I think. And it means... Yeah? Alright, we could play another Emperor and just flood the board a little bit, but honestly I will go into control direction more. So he can attack us with the Bankbuster if he wants, but then we trade. And I'm happy with the trade. Then I play the Emperor probably and get rid of the Archangel. Yeah. Oh, okay, this changes my thinking. For those that know. March is amazing, but I want to cut his losses. I want to do the thing that we are supposed to be doing. Yeah? So now it changes my decision. Now I don't want to trade. Let's highlight the Samurais to scare him that we can double trade. Oh, this is really good trade for us. Guys, it's just too good of a trade to miss it out. Like, he thinks it's good for him, but it's so bad for him that I actually want to give up this plan just to trade this. Like, he doesn't know about the Emperor as well. So, I mean... This is just way too tempting right now. We basically clear the board and we have Planewalker that he needs to answer. It doesn't get much better than this. But Sloth, you should play the Bankbuster, you had the mana. Yeah, but if they play Brotherhood's End and they kill this and this, we are in huge trouble. Alright, so he went for this play. Guys, do we do the thing? Yeah, because this means... The evil laugh continues. Because that means every time he attacks and draws cards, he won't be happy. They don't have blue, so we don't care about counter spells. Casualty. I will target this player. I will sacrifice this samurai. That he didn't know how big of a sacrifice he will be. Oh, that is very good. And that's the first one. Alright, 12 cards, my friend. 11 cards to kill us. I mean, that changed the situation, didn't it? You can see, like, he's like, huh, what's up? Oh, I want Titania's command so badly right now. I know, we can, maybe we'll make a version of Band with this one, just for Titania, but honestly, it's not a great game plan, but it's super fun. So, 5 cards. 11 in the library, and he needs to beat Farewell. He doesn't know about Farewell, but he should know that it's very high chance that there will be a Farewell. Also, he doesn't want to get rid of the shield. Oh, that's a really good one. The problem for him is that it's hard to -3. Yeah, but that's a good one. Elspeth is not something that dies to Farewell. Huh? Remove... Oh, he doesn't want to draw cards. Alright, that was super cute. However, so it's just damage. I honestly do not care about it. We have 4 mana on top of the Bankbuster. So when he attacks we draw and then we decide. The point is, told you, we wouldn't get card if we didn't have open mana. That's why we played it like this. Right now we traded still for card advantage. We got 2 cards, like we invested 1 card. He invested 1 card and we are 1 card ahead, basically. I wanted a more slick sentence, but it just went the side. Oh my god, never mind. He's playing land, that's great. So the point is that he's not really benefiting from the Sanctuary Warden at all. He's just dealing 6 damage a turn and we are at 22. And he has lower, like he needs to go high on this one. Yeah, he needs to increase the tempo. Planewalkers honestly is the best thing because this is the only thing we cannot remove. So I'm trying to bait him into playing as much into the board. He needs a lot of win conditions. Card? He should draw honestly. I think that's a good choice. You should go take it from Emperor probably. Alright, that's your card. 7 damage to my ugly face. Alright, what next? 3 mana. Man, he doesn't have blue. He's so helpless. We can just keep playing whatever we like. Lay down arms, pretty darn good. We don't have enough planes to get rid of the warden, I guess. So we go for the march as well. One more plane. Oh, that's so close. We can just remove this, and he has no pressure. I want him to bet. Guys, I didn't mention it because I thought it's kind of obvious, but I actually, like, it might not be obvious. So, Elspeth is at 7 royalty. If I sweep this board, he just ultimates and I need another sweeper. And I don't have it. That's why I'm playing like this. And you know what? We'll do it in the combat phase. Why do it now? No reason to. I can actually absorb all of this damage if I really care. So he will put a counter, he will put another counter, this will be like 10, 12 damage, I believe. See? And that's when we strike. And this is the farewell. Because he's thinking... Okay, Elspeth, thank you. He actually thinks that if we don't do anything about this whole, like, you know, angel token thing, it means that we don't have farewell. And that's where he's going with this. Alright. Do you remove the counter? I actually don't mind him drawing cards. Alright, and this is where we strike. I mean, if I take this damage, I can get more value. Oh, the value. I want my value. You know what? I can Memory Deluge as well. This is such a good thing. Yeah, I will take the damage. I'm crazy, but I'll embrace it. Because we do not die right now. If he played blue in the deck, I would play absolutely differently, but we are just 100% sure farewell will happen. So that's a lot of damage, but all we need is 1 HP and 0 cards in his deck. That's basically it. Oh, alright. I mean, I will use the life gain then. What a savage person. Okay, that's a really good draw. Okay, now that's actually kinda scary because he has more of those, so we probably want to heal a little bit more. So let's make sure that we do it. Alright, I probably need a land, but Silver Scrutiny is absolutely amazing, but we have Memory Deluge, so maybe we just need more lands. So I will spend 6 mana. We need to count. 5, 6. I will have 3 mana. So I play the Union in response to his Archangel. And the farewell. And that's my turn. I honestly think that with all the Memory Deluge, like he might have farewell. Alright, I will go for the responsible choice. I'm not sure if that was the best one. Okay, that's a really nice draw. Even though it's not untapped, it's fine. So, we do this, we don't go for the graveyards unfortunately. And we are at 3 mana. I guess we could heal more if we Union right now. Alright, I will go for it then. You know, this 1 extra life might super matter. We want to be, and you know, the odd numbers, because this always deals, you know, the other ones. I don't remember the name. Whatever, it's fine. Enchantments, right? No need. So only creatures, but I will go for the enchantments. Sometimes they have flash stuff, so you know. Alright, 6 cards, my friend, and we are going strong with all of our removal. Oh, but the tension. Oh yes, please. This is the first deck when I don't fear the Bankbuster. It's just like, yeah, play it. By the way, we still have cut the losses in our deck, so we can actually, if we draw it, I think we go make him like 2 cards, something like this. He's drawing. He needs the options right now. That's correct choice, but it won't let him win the game. Unfortunately for him. And right now we are getting Devious Cover-Up. So, alright, that's interesting. Because if we don't lay down arms this token, He can actually make another token or just +1 and attack with the Bankbuster. I think this is a good removal target. So I changed my mind. I didn't want to go for lay down arms. Is the rage quit incoming? No. Alright. Respect is given back. That's the fun part of this deck. Usually their end game, like value cards, is drawing cards, right? But when they don't want to draw cards, their Sanctuary Warden is not scared. Their Bankbuster is actually laughable. And yeah, and now we have a counter spell. Is that the first one or the second one? The first one. We have so many good cards in the deck. Like, we have literally so many cool cards in the deck right now. Like another Devious Cover-Up, another Cut Down the Losses or whatever. What is the name of my wincon? Cut Your Losses, alright? Drawing cards like a boss, 3 to go. But you can see how important the Union is for this kind of deck. Alright, that's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie, that's a good one. And that's why we will do the thing. Union, 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 and I mean Emperor is good. He needs to kill our face somehow, so Emperor will definitely hit some creature that will be attacking us at some point. I will definitely draw those cool super cards, and we can draw for 3 at the end step, and I will do it because with all the Memory Deluge he didn't play Farewell, so we have this option. We are guaranteed to have it if he farewells next turn, so we still draw with the Memory Deluge, so I'm not scared. Ah, token? The last... oh yeah, kill your Emperor. I love it. You could also go for like Insane Scrutiny on the next turn, but I don't think that's a good play. I think we need to be a bit conservative, especially that it literally maximizes our value right now. And this is actually better. This is a sorcery speed. But you know what? My Bankbusters actually do matter. My Bankbusters are really good. He might have a Braid, but then we draw a card and we are still ahead. Alright? Do your thing, my friend. No creatures. Oh, he's feeling the stress. Only 2 cards to go and he has literally no board right now. Oh, he won't like it. And we will activate our Bankbuster. Told you. And he went... this is exactly how we predicted everything. We can just counter it, honestly. I mean, what's up, bro? We play blue and you don't. That's what you get when you don't play blue. You get punished by every good deck. Cool. It was so tempting to draw. Even if Farewell went through, we draw 2 cards from the Memory Deluge, we draw 1 card from Bankbuster, and we draw 1 from the draw, so we would get 4 extra cards that were very, very selected. Alright, famous 5 lands, no value hand. I cannot speak, but you get the idea. I will actually keep it. The reason is, those are the Cyclones, this is a Cardo, and this is an insanely good removal. So you know what? It's fine. This is the correct play. If you played this, you would mess up, because you need to make sure that your lay down arms answers everything. And we want blue, because there is a chance that Negate hits something, so why not have this option? I mean, not my favorite, but I'll take it. Alright, so this is also the correct play. And thankfully, we have so much of a bad draw that we do not care about this 1 card. Like, it sucks, don't get me wrong. We are on the draw and we are literally on the equal value thanks to his Trespasser. But as you can see, we are basically countering whatever he wants to do. Can I stop drawing lands, please? Alright, counting commences. 1, 4, 8. 8 lands in 11 cards. I mean, it's a lot. I think we can make it stop. I don't like going into the night time, but it's still better. I mean, they don't care about playing cards, they just smack them anyway, I guess. Alright, Union, and something... like, we are basically taking any card that is not a land. Let's be honest here. And we go for this Triumph for no particular reason. It's different, right? It's cool. And I guess we are going into... I hope you don't have too much stuff play. Because he will get this token. I hate it, but We are drawing only lands and cardos, so we cannot prevent a single token from attacking us. It sucks, I don't like it, but I still think it's not the worst. I mean, so we are basically asked, do you play Farewell in your deck? And our answer is yes, we do. So it shouldn't be too bad. Are you actually real? This is one of those games. 1, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14 lands in the cards we've seen so far. Oh my god, alright. Let's take the only ones that do something outside of being land. Oh my god, we won't draw removal this game, I guess. So, we can go for cut your losses. It's not the best here. I think cycling and this is just simply better. We are digging for Farewell because Farewell wins the game. And he's not deadly in the damage. He's deadly in like what, you know, the different type of stuff here. Like I cannot talk, but it's you get the idea. It's just a lot of stuff, enchantments, creatures, treasures. It accelerates him. It's just doing all the bad stuff. So we need to allow him to have infinite mana because he doesn't have infinite draw engine right now. And there's no chance we draw Memory Deluge and we'll be able to play it, so we might as well start cycling the land. You can see how much better this is than a land that doesn't cycle. Let's go for planes in case we draw you know what. I mean, Depopulate is pretty good here. Not the best card ever. We can counter whatever he plays. It's fine. He gets one more turn of feeling epic and feeling that the world is at your step. Because he doesn't play blue, so we can depopulate. Yeah, that's a good play. So he will get probably some value, right? We are a mean person. Have fun. It's in your hand now. Enjoy the trigger. He wanted 2 cards, he gets 0. Yeah, he can play it, but Kiki-Jiki trigger is gone forever and we'll be still able to cycle the land. So even though our draw was the most flooded draw I have ever seen in few days, probably, we will probably win this anyway. And that's a sign of a great deck. He gets the card here, but it's not like... He basically dealt 3 damage, that's it. And with all the unions that we have in the deck, we do not care about the direct damage. Like, we can safely ignore it. So look, he has so much mana, but he doesn't have good cards to use them all. That's the play. I would really prefer to have Farewell, but I guess we will never get it. It's fine. So we just clear the board, and then we see what the follow-up is, and we try to kill the follow-up. We're like, one Farewell would solve this game so much more, but we are under pressure. We are under siege every single turn. It should end at some point. And then we strike. It kinda is this turn. It's unfortunate that we cannot play Memory Deluge because we waited for this dead turn to just get the value, right? So he wants to... He will take our wincon, right? But we have another in the decks. So we are kinda guaranteed to win. But you know what? And he has a lot of mana. But I will still do it. Alright, cards. Those are important ones. Union is okay. Negate is okay. What about Depopulate? I will take one. We have quite a lot of those, but I think it's still worth it. Especially that we have Memory Deluge, so, you know, it's good to have those cards. This is how he wins, just flooding the board with small weird things. It's fine. It's just 3 cards. The point is that he has nothing on the board. So I only fear the follow-up, but as long as he doesn't do anything with it, it's fine. And now we say go. So yeah, even though he had his epic play, he's at 6 cards only. And now it's fine, because when he activates it, if he takes our wincon, we still have the counter spell for his next play, and whatever he does, we Memory Deluge at end step, we draw a card, so we will have new hand anyway. And it will be probably better than what we have right now. Yeah, now you know. Do we have an emote for this? Not really. Well, this is definitely not what I would like to see, but it's fine. It's fine. See, Depopulate seems much more likable right now. He's down to 4 cards. After all of this, it's just 4 cards. So he isn't scared about our wincon, it seems. Well, not a single farewell still. Man, we actually dig half a deck. No Depopulate, no farewell. I guess we go for the Emperor then. I need some value, that's for sure, and I think Bankbuster is a good way to deliver it. I would cycle Advanced Step, but we cannot, unfortunately. Let's go always take planes, just in case. And I mean we go like this, right? We go like this. Bankbuster needs to carry us a little bit, just a little bit. And I think there might be a sorcerer spell that we want to cast, so let's draw a card. Cool. Pretty darn good. So we exile this one with the March, and then we block the Harvester with Emperor, or just -2. I think we will -2 it. He really seems scared about counter spells. Sure. I don't think that's too worth it. Like, he will get some extra damage. He wants to push for, like, you know, killing us. It's fine. It won't work, but it's fine. Alright. So, we definitely go like this. So this one is killed. Now we need to decide whether we go for denying him a card, basically.
You'll be safer.
I like denying him cards. It's fun. Especially that we are getting card advantage slowly.
I am almost sad to see.
So he was nearing killing us, but it's starting to slip up. The amount of lands we are drawing this game is absolutely ridiculous, and that's probably the only thing keeping him in the game right now. But it might still not be enough, which is kinda hilarious. We could do the thing, by the way. It's not the best choice right now. And we want untapped mana as much as possible. Alright, so yeah, I think the winning play is just to draw a card first, see if that changes our options, because if we draw a removal like this, yeah, it does change our options super hard. So we will wait for the attack. If I play this, I have what, 6-7 mana left? 7 mana after this. Cool. That's exactly what I need. So I think even though we got so flooded, we got so bad options, I think we will still win this. And moment the pressure is off us and we can start counter-attacking, we just play the Emperor, cut your losses on Casualty, and he's out of this game. So he will be at 9 cards or something like this, 8 probably by then. So yeah, looking extremely bright, and all of this without a single farewell, even though we play so many of them. We only drew, yeah, this is why I didn't want to play Emperor in the artifacts, sure. This is why I didn't want to go for the main phase Emperor, even though it would get rid of the Harvester. This is kinda good value for him, but problem is he's running out of options. I can trade 2 cards for 1. It's absolutely fine. And we do not need to play the Emperor, because we want to give him the surprise. Like, you traded, alright, board is empty, what do you do? He needs to have initiative, like he's losing super hard right now. Sure. If that's your playmate, I don't think you will go too far. Also, we will get a Bankbuster from the Ganja, so our value is actually off the charts. We also have Memory Deluge. Only 2 mana. This is his last Hail Mary play, and we'll not only kill the Harvester, we will actually cut his losses, because that's who we are. I could also just wait and when he attacks do this, but we are trying to show. What's up? Attack? I'm pretty sure he cannot remove both of them, so let's just start with some damage. Alright, and I mean, he's so far... So, Invoke Despair. This is the card that we need to be careful of. And for this particular reason, we will go with a Ganja because it's an enchantment, so we literally eat the whole Invoke Despair without giving him a single card. Told you, we have farewells in this deck. I know, crazy. Guys, you wanted it, we are waiting for it. Enjoy. Probably not the best play, we should just go Memory Deluge in all honesty, but it's way too epic right now. So, he will have huge graveyard, but not a lot of value. Man, he's so low on the value on the deck. 9 cards, and after draw he will have 8 cards to kill us. And we will cycle the Triumph at the end step. So, his best play, kill this creature, kill the Emperor or our face, and hope we do not draw anything. But it's really hard. And as you can see, he is desperate. He got rid of the card that kills our Emperor and the token both, because he just needs to keep pressuring. He needs something better. Yeah, this is so bad, like for him. But it enables the Invoke the spell, don't forget, guys. So Kenzan, very good plan. Honestly, this is probably as good as it gets for him. So this is his last plan. A land making a tutus. This is his game plan right now. And that tells a lot. Let's discard this, see what we can get. Oh man, that's a lot of Bankbusters, so let's get one of those. Why not, right? Seems like a pretty good card, and given we have 5 mana, we might hit an untapped land, I believe, and a farewell. I wanted to depopulate exactly, and this will be the end of the game. We can also break his dreams with the Union and Silver Scrutiny, that's also sounds pretty fun, right? I'm horrible. We'll go for the Union, because that's a safer bet overall. Also, if he... Okay, so Invoke the Spare. I need to make sure I don't die to this, because this gains us only 4 life. So we are at 8. We die exactly not, because we will have 2 life and he will have 2 cards. If I depopulate, something like Invoke the Spare kills us. So this is not a good play. Even though it seems good, it's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, Union definitely stabilizing us super hard. Also, if he doesn't play anything, you know, that deals direct damage this turn. Like, what is the card? He should just play whatever it is. Unless it's a land or something. Told you, he literally top decked the one thing he could ever get to win the game. I told you guys, if we played differently, we would lose to his insanely good top decking skills. It's still hard. Like, he can invoke another despair, right? I cannot believe this guy. He actually took it from the top of the deck. If we made the other decision of just going for Depopulate, we would lose the game already. So, in case you want to learn Magic, you see how it goes. 1. You know what we are counting. 2. 3. Of course, he has another one in those cards. Are you actually serious? We didn't even mill all of those. Oh man, that's so lame. So, we need to start with this one, we need to see our options. We are not that on board, but I know his top deck got, and he will get any amount. Right, this is definitely the play. Do I need more lands? Not really, let's go for... I guess farewell? I guess? Honestly, land would probably be better, right? I want to play the Emperor in such a way that I gain life. Okay, that's a good draw. That's a really good draw right now. 7. What is the best play for 7 mana? I mean, probably just going for the Emperor, but we die to invoke the spare if he top decks another one. That's not my favorite thing to do. So, like, I guess we cannot beat double top deck, so let's see how good at Magic he is. We play like this, because then we go to 3, and we lose exactly 4 to invoke the spare.
Now you've done it. That's fun.
Yeah, I have an instant, so I don't need to bluff it. 1 damage. Show me. Oh my god, I was sure he has invoked the spare and we lost. I honestly did. Alright, it should be kinda okay. Alright, this is really important turn. Dennick is a really good start, but it doesn't come into play. We need to make sure that Invoke doesn't kill us anymore. This is the main play. This means I need to play like this. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Now I plus. Don't forget he might have removal, so Dennick might never come into play.
Show them how
And he might do it at the end step, so Bankbuster won't be able to block. What is the next play? Is it Memory Deluge? We are 1 mana short of hitting Devious Cover-Up. Right, so it means we can just play another Bankbuster. Because this way, after, like if we play like this, we can either go for Memory Deluge and fish for Devious Cover-Up that we wouldn't be able to cast anyway. I guess we could fish for Union. Maybe that's some missed opportunity on my part. Maybe that was better play. See? Told you. Told you. And invoke the Spara is around. Man, that's making sure. 1, 2, 3. And nothing in exile. He has it in the hand or in those 3 last cards. Yeah, I cannot play the Dennick, of course. I kinda died to it. I still die to it because of the removal. So I think Memory Deluge for Union was better. Guys, I cannot believe how good at Magic he is. It's still not over, but it probably will be over. We need to hit a counter spell right now. We need to hit a counter spell. Let's see if our top decking skills are on par. Nope. I mean, to be fair, guys, I think I definitely messed up at some point and I could draw better a little bit. We had so many decisions, like Silver Scrutiny that we gave up, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we could win this game if I played better. But that being said, the fact that he top decked all of this at the last four cards is absolutely amazing. That's how we get to Mythic, guys.